Hello students, I hope you all are fit and fine and doing very well in your studies. Students, you know that we have already started chapter number 4. So let's proceed our chapter number 4. Students, we had already started our chapter number 4, that is heat. So let's proceed the other topics of this chapter. Let's start. Students, in our last video, we had discussed that to compare the hotness or coldness of different objects, we need to know the temperature of the object. So, in this video, we are going to read more about temperature. Easy. We measure temperature with an instrument called the thermometer. All thermometers measure temperature by making use of some property of a substance that varies with temperature. One such property is change in volume, that is expansion and contraction with temperature. What is the meaning of expansion? Expansion means to expand in size and contraction means to shrink in size. The substances which is generally used in a conventional thermometer is either mercury or alcohol. So let's talk about thermometers. Students, let's observe this picture. What is this picture? This is the picture of thermometer. Now, whenever you fall ill, your parents put this device in your mouth to know about your body temperature. It means that thermometers are used to measure the temperature of the objects. Now, let's know something more about thermometer. If you observe a thermometer closely, you find a slight bulb at the end of this instrument, means at the bottom of the thermometer. So, you find a bulb-like structure at the bottom of this thermometer. This bulb contains a small amount of liquid. Again, when you observe, you find that a very thin filament which runs through the center of the body of this thermometer. Now, the liquid which is present in the bulb, it rises through this filament. Students, listen carefully. Once again, I am repeating that the liquid which is present in the bulb, it rises through filament when it expands. Now, question is that why liquid expands? So, answer is that when we are about to measure the temperature of hot body, the liquid is coming in contact with hot body, and a result expansion take place in liquid. And we have already studied in case of expansion that take place in liquids only in case of volume. It means that liquids expand in volume. So student, question is that how do we read thermometer? Okay, so just see that certain numbers and scales are marked at the side of the thermometer. By the help of these certain numbers and scale and by the height through which liquid column rises, we can capable to read the thermometer. So students, before we start grading and scaling thermometer, let's know about standard point in thermometer. There are two standard points which we have considered. First, the ice point of the thermometer. So, how we will define ice point of the thermometer? So, ice point of thermometer means that melting point of pure ice at normal atmospheric pressure. Now, second is the steam point of the thermometer. So, the steam point of thermometer refers boiling point of pure water at normal atmospheric pressure. So, this is the two standard point in thermometer. Students, there are three temperature scale on which temperature is measured, and these temperature scales are also known as thermometric scale. So now these thermometric scales are Celsius or centigrade scale, Fahrenheit scale and Kelvin scale. Now we will read about them one by one. So let's start. Now students, the two commonly used scales are the Celsius and the Fahrenheit scales. So first we will consider Celsius scale. Now in picture you see that how Celsius scale is indicated. Celsius scale was designed by Sir Anders Celsius. Now Celsius scale we read as degree Celsius or degree centigrade. On this scale, the melting point of ice is taken as 0 degree Celsius. It means that 0 degree Celsius, it means that lower fixed point. And the boiling point of water as 100 degrees Celsius. So, it means that upper fixed point. The difference between these 2 points is divided into 100 degrees. It means that the whole length of the thermometer is divided into 100 equal parts. Each division is 1 degree Celsius. So I hope Celsius scale is understood by you people. Students, let's talk about Fahrenheit scale. Just see in the picture how Fahrenheit scale is denoted. Fahrenheit scale was developed by Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. This scale is read as degree Fahrenheit. On this scale, the melting point of pure ice is taken as 32 degree Fahrenheit, that is lower fixed point. And the boiling point of water is taken as 212 degree Fahrenheit, which is upper fixed point. The difference between these 2 points is divided into 180 degrees. It means that the whole length is divided into 180 equal parts. Students, let's talk about Kelvin scale. Kelvin is written as K and read as Kelvin. On this scale, the freezing point of water is approximately 273 Kelvin and the boiling point is about 373 Kelvin. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Now one more point you are seeing in the picture, that is absolute zero. Absolute zero is the lowest possible temperature where nothing could be colder and no heat energy remains in a substance. In our syllabus, we have to read only these 2 points, that is boiling point and freezing point of water. But as for knowledge, you just remember absolute zero also. Okay, so dear student, that's all for today's class. Now your homework is that you have to make notes of all the topics which I taught you in this video and send me in group. If you have any doubt regarding any topic, you just call me or you can write in group also. Okay, so main thing is that keep smiling, stay home, stay healthy. Thanks for watching this video.